Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of... We haven't come up with a name for this podcast yet.
I don't care. I'm trapped. Send help. This crazy man for Baltimore
So I am Jupiter, this lovely man is
has
SJ,
locked me. Please.
I'm the silent train.
and this is Silent, and welcome to... Shit, well, you'll figure out what the name of this podcast is once we fucking put it up.
It'll probably be in the title. Yeah.
Would you like... let's just talk about ourselves a little bit, considering that this is, first thing. So, I'm Jupiter. I'm a aficionado of kazoos, and I have a severe addiction to mentats. Fuck.
You
mentats.
have a. Alright, first off, way too much Fallout for you. Second
I'm
off,
sorry,
you
I have a problem.
you have a bass kazoo. That is a bigger problem. Thank you very much. Oh god.
Oh god.
All right, SJ, why don't you go ahead while I pull up a lovely webpage.
Fine. I am SGF0212.
0212. What are you fucking
0212.
Vietnamese soup? No one gets that joke but me. If you laughed at that, congratulations.
No, it was literally not worth the amount of energy to even cringe.
This is why we make a good podcast.
No,
Because we
because
have no sense of
I can
direction.
feel you. Yes, I can feel you taking years off of my life.
I am the world Silent, why are you trying to get me to choke? You know that I don't choke during intros.
I typed that when you were doing the intro.
I can't choke on an intro. I'm the world's best. When I'm actually saying things, oh sure, I stutter all the fucking time.
Yeah,
When I'm
you're
actually doing
choking
an
right
intro. Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? Let's go down to business. Durka, 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 Muhammad Jihad. Let's fucking go.
Yo, erase kebab, let's go.
All right. SJ, anything important about
You know, you admit.
Do you have any reason for existence? I'm a terrorist?
I have no reason for existence outside of chilling with you bastards.
Well, that's pretty much your entire life. Silent, anything? Why don't you take it
Okay,
away?
so basically, I'm a college kid. I live in Texas. We get to some pretty insane stuff down here. So,
Like weather.
go on. Everything from weather to whatever the hell we're grilling.
Whatever the hell is south of us. The no man's land. Silent, please,
Anyway.
go ahead.
Silent, yeah.
Yo, as my man once said, life's about three things: getting pussy, getting money, and the Dewey Decimal System. Oh yeah, am I right? Am I right, Jupiter? Hype me up. Come on, let's go.
Well, considering that SJ and I both used to be librarians, you don't even know how to use the Dewey Decimal System.
Damn right I don't. I'm a history teacher. What the fuck do I need the Dewey Decimal System for?
Your lack of faith in the decimal system is disturbing.
I like how you guys have the same name and you both used to work in a library.
Alright, you have no idea of the weird stuff I've found that he apparently does like
He
me.
owns cats. You own cats.
We own cats. We like...
This is my cat. No, he has cats, I have cat. We tried cats once. It will not happen again.
Oh no, it's even worse. My ex-girlfriend lives, like, within a few miles from him.
Oh, sweet lord.
We're both Catholics, or former Catholics, I'm pretty sure. Are you Catholic?
No, I'm not Catholic.
Oh. Well. Kill the heretic!
Oh god.
Anyways, Silent.
Come and get me, little newt.
I'm gonna newt all over your newt.
Newt, here
I'm
comes
neutered.
I'm
the
gonna
because of that.
neuter you.
Newt.
Neutered.
Alright. So, Silent, anything else you want to tack on?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm sure we'll learn more about you. Not really.
Not
So,
really.
if you don't know, there's a webpage that I sometimes frequent called isitnormal.com, where we will just go through.
Oh my god. I know this because you did this to me and my girlfriend when I went up to visit her.
Well-
You sat there and you started reciting these. I don't know if I want to do this because I know Silent doesn't know, but I know what's coming.
All right, so these are
Uh,
from the most popular today, which is January 22nd, 2017 at 11:02 p.m. Yay. So we're just going to go through and we're just going to see what's interesting. So, our first question. Is it normal that I go 5+ days without showering?
no.
It
Easy
really
peasy.
depends. Yeah,
It really does
I can
depend,
say that
doesn't it?
I've done that before.
I'm still doing it right now.
Oh my
The,
god.
oh Jesus! The max I could
Yeah,
do is like 2 days.
yeah.
2 days max.
Well, see,
Like
And
that's
that's
because
I
me.
did
you
it once, and then I just hated myself for it, and then I went and took a shower, and I'm
well,
The,
talking
the
like a
thing is,
3 hour
right?
long shower.
well
It's
see
like you guys have an excuse to that because you guys don't have professional
we
grade
don't
jobs.
work. I'm
Yeah,
self-employed, damn it. Ah,
you should care about your image. God damn
I
it!
do, but I don't have to go anywhere for like at least another week and a half.
Yeah, back when I didn't have a job and I had the wonderful opportunity to do nothing but sleep all day, you bet your butts
Oh
that
no,
I took full
I didn't.
advantage of it.
Okay, I did not bathe. Okay, so when I was younger, I did not bathe for 2 years,
Oh
and
God.
and
My
no one
God.
noticed. No one noticed.
That
Why?
is either a compliment of massive proportions or possibly
I
the
was
worst.
like 5, and I'm like, drawing up a bath, too much work. Not gonna do it. So
Why?
I did not bathe until I was like, oh god, I went way farther than that. Like I probably bathed like in dispersed segments, but like I didn't seriously start showering until like I got into like middle high school.
God.
And no one noticed because my hair would just naturally floof itself and I didn't sweat, so
Oh, gross.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Now I'm just a fucking
I
mess.
rem- yeah, I remember back when I was little, I would always try to see if I could take the fastest shower possible because it always just pissed me off, thinking this is the most annoying thing of my entire day.
We'll see
Like, why do I have to go take a bath?
we'll see
But this was back when I was like 7, 8, something like that, and I would go in there and I would literally see if I could get my shower done in less than a minute.
we'll see here's my thing, okay?
This is
Recently
also
I
back when I shaved my head, so it was a lot quicker.
okay, and now like you think of that and you're like but I recently I've been showering like pretty much religiously, and I'm like, I should draw up a bath. So I cleaned up my bathtub, I because that's where I basically put the tons of rolls of toilet paper because I'm too lazy to put them away. And I
Why do
just
you have tons of rolls of toilet paper in your
because they
bathtub?
have they share our name. Okay?
Oh
And my
my
cat
god.
likes to sleep on them. Anyways, so
So you have made a cat throne out of toilet paper.
essentially. So I put them all away. I get in the bathtub, and of course I draw it. And it's like the first time that this bathtub has been used in like years. Like actually, like probably 7 years or so. And I get in, and I, I drop the bath, and it's a nice big pool of water. I'm like, this should be nice and relaxing. I step in, and the first thing I realize, oh shit, it's cold. And I'm like, okay, I can work with this. So I slowly begin to go further in, and as soon as my thighs touch, my vision blacks out. And I'm like, that is not okay. So I continue working my way in, and as it hits like the base of my spine, my vision blacks out until my spine is fully immersed. Okay? My vision does not return for a bit. My head is like, what the fuck is going on, man? Turns out, okay, if you get into like frigid water, your vision just is like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yes, you start to go into shock.
Well, yeah, well, I went into a little bit of shock and it was lovely.
Oh my god. I will tell you one time because, I'm ballsy and it's Texas, so we do
Bold
insane
and
stuff.
brash.
Yeah, pretty much. But we had one honor band, which is the equivalent of best band in the state, my high school. And so we got to go to San Antonio in
Mm-hmm.
February.
Yeah.
Um, and so they had the pool open and it was still clean and filled with water. And I said, you know what? Screw it. It is 14 degrees outside, but I'm going swimming. and I went and I swam for an hour and a half in 14-degree water.
Okay, so
Like the only reason that it was
I
not
did
frozen
something
is
different.
because it had the jets underneath it just moving it around.
I did something different, and people will quickly discover that I am the very, shall we say, eccentric one, and this is why this podcast is great. Or it's going to be great. We will make this podcast great again.
But it wasn't even great the first time.
Shut the
And
fuck
this
up!
is the
I didn't
first time.
fucking ask you, you motherfucker. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a explicit podcast. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. But what happened?
Oh, really? I haven't noticed. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. There are children who are now traumatized at not their parents though. Parents are freaking the fuck out because they now have to
Yeah.
respond. Mommy, what does penis mean? And she's like, well, and the dad like leans down and he looks his daughter dead in the eyes and said, "I'll show you."
Oh,
God.
God. Sweet home Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. I want the kazoos again, but
basically, I went out to my granddad's house.
I can guarantee you right now that there is at least one child that is listening to this thinking, you know, if I get all the toilet paper in the house and pile it in the bathtub, I could probably sleep on that.
Oh, the worst part is I would like go to the bathroom like before I went to bed. And I go in and I like see my cat. You know Doc. You know the fat motherfucker.
I don't know your cat by name. Thank you very much.
Well, Doc is my really fat brown Maine Coon, and he just kind of sat down on the toilet paper, and he's like 20-something pounds. I'm not gonna move him, so I'm just like, "You having fun there?" He meows at me. I'm like, "All right, whatever." Turn out the light. He crawls up and just sleeps, and I go to bed. I wake up the next morning. I go in there to take a piss. I'm like half awake.
And the cat's still there.
No. I step in front because the bathtub's behind, or like, if I'm facing the toilet, the bathtub is behind me. Okay, like there's bathtub on one side, and then toilet and sink on the other. So I go, I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, maybe I should shave. I go up. I go to like go take a piss, and I'm unzip because I fell asleep in my jeans because I was working late that night. And
No, I didn't, because you've never told me this before. Thank you very much.
oh well, we have someone with a brain cell. Bring out the booze. But I take a piss, okay, and like halfway through my piss, I zip up. I turn around to like start to walk towards the sink, and I just and on my hip, I just feel fluff, and I'm like, what the fuck? So Doc has now moved himself onto the rim of the bathtub and is now pawing at me with his fat ass fucking baseball mitts of feet and just like, "Hey motherfucker, what's going on?" And I'm just like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's just like, "Meow." I'm like, whatever. Oh god. How do I put this lightly? So, I believe it was SJ. Let's just put a meme in chat. Man from Kansas tried to vacuum out his fart, but instead sucked out a part of his intestines. That's not wrong.
Don't vacuum your
I
farts,
meant to
kids.
tell another. I meant to tell another story, and I went on a completely different tangent. But anyways,
What about Silent? Silent, do you
give
have
me
any
a
pets?
fucking
Or are
second.
you
I have
just
a
the lonely
story
old
to
man?
tell. And
Well,
this is
look at Silent. He's just sat there doing nothing, sitting there in this in like the school teacher state where it's like
where
the
he's
Avatar
just so
state, but
jaded
it's
with children, he doesn't even fucking care anymore. Silent, you get the mic after I finish the story. So basically, aren't I generous? But yeah, anyways, so my granddad's house out in Kansas, and I went out there for Christmas, and I looked at the pool, and it's snowing outside. I'm like, challenge accepted. So I put on my swim trunks, okay? Nothing else. I go outside. Snow hits my flesh, and like it accumulates and then melts. I uncover the pool alone, okay? So I am barefoot on like frozen concrete, okay? And it was like pretty heavy snows. Pull back the tarp. The pool has like a layer of ice. Once again, challenge accepted. I get in. I bust the ice and like cannonball my ass in, okay? It's like Titanic in there. There's debris everywhere. I swim up, break the ice, pop out, My mom is standing there, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, Lasha just kind of came out here and decided to sing, and please let me get out. My balls are going to fall off." So yeah. So yeah, I got it. I did not end up losing my testicles. Not that giving birth is. Oh god, I saw this.
Yeah, it sucks.
S.
another
Would you
meme.
like to do this like a radio play, SJ?
No, I want Silent to do it. He
All right.
hasn't got to
Giving
to talk
birth isn't as
anything.
painful as being kicked in the nuts.
You are not Silent. Thank you very much.
I'm not. I don't think I was British either.
I'm Silent Train. Nobody likes being a bitch.
But he's not British either.
Oh, look,
Just let
look
the
at me.
meme.
I'm SJ. I'm French Canadian. Durka Durka Muhammad.
No, I'm not French Canadian. Thank you very much.
I'm
That is
getting
Brandon.
everyone
That is the wrong
confused again.
person.
We shouldn't say that. Even though it's a joke, we shouldn't say that.
By the way, on the showering thing, 45% of people think it's normal.
To not shower for 5 days?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's another
Jesus
one?
Christ, we just went on a tangent.
Well,
And we
let's see how
still
long-
haven't read
We
the
have
name.
been talking for 16 minutes.
Okay, back to the
The meme.
no, not
The
the
meme
meme.
first, and then
No,
to the
fuck
next.
fuck the meme. Do the next one.
No, you cannot say screw the meme.
I just did.
Alright,
What are you gonna do
This
about
is
it?
this is a necessary meme, Silent.
No, it's not necessary.
Oh, this one is a. Let me.
It's not necessary because it was off of iFunny and we all saw it already.
Yeah. So this one has 18% of people think this is normal. Secretly,
What is it?
It's 18% of people say this is normal.
Okay.
Secretly
Okay.
living in my mom's basement, is it normal? I ran away
No.
2 years ago because of drug
No.
problems. My dad left my mom because of it, and I came back, but she didn't want to see me anymore. So I used the trapdoor on the side of the house, and she hasn't found out yet. I am living there after 3 months. She never goes into the basement because it used to be my dad's den/hobby space. Is it normal?
No.
And then there are 2 comments.
Mhm.
Hillary says that all Bernie Sanders supporters live in their parents' basements. And there's a response. So seeing you think she's a liar, that means he doesn't. So what exactly was the point of your comment?
Oh,
Who knows?
Burn.
Well, yeah, they're feeling the burn now. But
Reverse it.
but I
So-
don't know. Like if you think about it,
I mean, this isn't okay. As someone who likes mooching off of people as much as the next guy, that's
Right?
not okay.
that's
Because
yeah,
then,
that's
if
a
you're
bit
gonna
extreme.
live with your mom, you're gonna make her fucking buy food for you, okay? You're not gonna hide
Yeah.
out there and like just wait until she goes to bed and then steal some munchies, okay, man?
Well,
If you
then
have
again,
drug
did you-
problems, like
have
you
you,
said, okay, you're gonna get the munchies eventually. You're gonna need to make some weed brownies, you know? You're gonna need those ingredients, and you're not gonna do it by sitting around in there. Because eventually she's gonna notice, like, hey, my son's working like a block away from our house, and the trap door is sometimes left open, and the food mysteriously goes missing. I know, no one lives here. It's the fucking ghost of Christmas past.
Well, I mean, have you seen that one video of the girl that lives in this one guy's attic for 2 years?
I
And-
think that
and
was
he
a hobo
never-
who lived in his. It wasn't a hobo. It was
Yeah,
like
it was-
a girl's ex-boyfriend, and like he was lurking on her and her kids, like smelling them while they were
but
sleeping.
it wasn't that. Like this is a different one where
This
there's a
happens way
trap
more
door.
often than I'm comfortable with.
where they live where they've lived in the attic, and he noticed only after a while that the food would go missing, and so he set up a camera, and then the trap door to the attic just swings open in the middle of the night, and this figure just crawls down, gets the food, and goes back up in the attic.
Did she have nice tits?
I have no idea. It wasn't that high resolution.
Look,
Oh.
man, you don't need resolution to see, okay, if she's a member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Okay?
Ooh.
You should be able to
Don't,
tell.
don't spit fire like that. You might offend some people in the audience.
If you have been triggered by that, I'm sorry, but but if you're triggered, I will have you know that triggered brings up memories of gun violence to me, and as someone who lives
God.
in Baltimore, that triggers me.
Oh,
You're never
God.
too young
And
to have
there's
Vietnam
just gonna be-
flashbacks. Anyway, Silent, please, your input.
Oh,
No,
good.
if we're gonna talk
On
about
what?
the itty bitty kitty committee, let me assure you, I enjoy all boobs the same. Please, if you think that I may not enjoy your boobs, feel free to show them to me, and then I will give you a
And in
and
fact,
I
you
will
know
give
what?
you a
In
very
fa-
fair,
in fact,
very.
we will give you a free bra. But make sure that you send us a picture so we knows what size to give you. Um,
Maybe multiple angles, you know?
multiple angles so that way we can work some calculus and some
Yeah,
geometry.
yeah.
The worst part is two of these people, two out of the three people talking right now in this podcast have significant others or at least fuck buddies, and I
Multiple.
Silent.
Multiple.
multiple fuck buddies. I've asked him if he could share, and he said, "Sure. Which one do you want?" I'm like,
What's the one most similar to me? And I just listed out perfectly the perfect one for him.
"Yeah, the one who's 19 drops off food and then leaves."
Yep.
The worst part is, he recommended. He's like, "Oh hey, this." He bought me Honey Pop. Okay, which if you don't know, it's a match 3 game about having sex and becoming a sex god, whining and dining, and then fucking and sucking, and then. What ended up happening is I'm like, oh, hey, I don't know what girl I'll go for first. And he's like, Nikki really reminds me of you. And sure enough, this girl is like me, but on my period. Like, period.
So perfect
Jupiter.
here.
All right, so cutting in, is it just me who just imagined exactly how either awkward or what's the word for this?
Pretentious?
It's not that. It's either going to be awkward or you're going to be strangely turned on for some reason, but the idea of a honeypot multiplayer.
No reason. Okay. So,
Oh, did you hear it? Did you hear it? He almost came. Almost.
okay, so here's the thing. How would you do a honeypot multiplayer? It's a fucking match 3 game. Are you gonna go for a devil's threesome, 2 guys, 1 girl?
Yes.
Otherwise known as
no
staring
clue,
your
honestly.
best friend in the eye as you come?
Yes.
That's not okay.
Desperately trying
About that? I think that
not to
sounds
touch
crazy to me.
testicles.
Like it's like you have only so much surface area to work with, okay? And statistically, women are smaller than men. Like, it's just statistically speaking. Like, I'm pretty sure the average height for a dude in the United States is like 5'10", and then for
No, it's 5'8".
it's like 5'8", and then for a woman it's what
5'8".
That was 5'4".
5'5", 5'4", something like that.
Yeah, so it's
Something
like
around there.
you only have so much surface area to work with. And what if
That's
like,
where you're wrong.
well, like
No.
what if one guy's like really into boobs,
Silence
and then
saying, that's where you're wrong.
actually. Silent, would you care to, I'm trying to get us back on track. Would you care to comment on this fat basement dweller?
Oh, it's sad.
Silent.
It's kind of pathetic, honestly.
Silent.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I can think of sadder things.
You?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. I'm
Yes,
saying
he
that
has
you
a
are the
mirror.
sadder thing.
He knows this.
The fact that everyone in this call right now has had a significant other who is dead. That's depressing.
Yeah.
Or even worse, the fact that only one person in this call has not only fractured their spine, okay, has cancer in their fractured spine, and then gets ridiculed for it by another person in this call currently. That's not sad. That's just funny. That's like taking one step further into hell as the story progresses. And if you don't know who that is, I'll give you a hint. Their name isn't Scott.
Well, no one knows each other's name. At least
Well,
if
we
they're
said
watching
at the
this
beginning
thing.
that 2 of our names are the same.
Yes.
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 What?
Wah!
Yes. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Come again. Anyways, we shall. Oh my God, this is a question that I think that we need to address right now because it's actually urgent. If a gay
Okay.
couple fights, is it considered an abusive relationship?
Oh, sweet lord.
Let me bring this up.
Um.
Let me bring this up. I got really mad at my boyfriend a few weeks ago, and
Oh
when he
god.
turned to go down the stairs, I pushed him. He
Oh
broke.
no.
Silent, are you getting flashbacks?
Oh god.
We'll tell the
I don't
story
even want to
eventually.
know. No, I haven't heard this story actually.
So,
Yeah,
So
wait,
so I will.
you have.
You hold on. You haven't heard the story of how I broke my back?
Oh yeah, how you're. What was
Basically,
it? One of the kids pushed you down the
Silent
stairs.
teaches World War II history, and he made a joke about the Jews. You know, just lighthearted, like, oh, hello, look at me, I'm a terrible person. And what happened was, the one person who didn't laugh was a Jewish kid, and the class ended, and Silence going down the teacher's lounge, go get some puss, maybe a coffee, and just generally relaxing.
Typical teacher stuff.
Typical
Yeah.
teacher shit, sit, 69 the principal while you're knocking back some fucking Joe, and be really awkward. The principal is named Joe, but knock back some Joe while you're knocking up Joe. Anyways, so Silent goes up the steps, and this Jewish kid shoves him down the stairs, and Silent fractures his spine. And that is how Silent broke his back, and then it turns out that his back also has cancer.
Yeah.
Well, it is just... Let's backtrack a little
No, no, just stop. You can hear the pain in Silence, little moan, his little sigh.
here. His moan, because he knows what story I could tell next.
I'd prefer if you did.
So, and thus I won't. We'll save it for another thing. So anyways, he broke his shoulder and got a concussion and might lose his hockey scholarship over it.
What now?
Oh, what? He's
No,
a thrower.
we're going back to the
Yes, we're going back to
What?
the gay,
The website,
the
yeah.
abusive gay couple.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are we?
He's a thrower. Like, if he's mad enough and there's something in his hand, chances are I'm gonna get cracked with it. It's not like we constantly fight, but we're both hotheads. We are a gay couple, and guys fight all the time. Plus, he always gets in fights, so it's kind of different when we get physical. You'll then compare to to like a male Moloch's famale relationship. Moloch's famale? Anyone? Male X female? Moloch's famale? Okay. Relationship. I know if oh god, I know if like a guy pushes his girlfriend down the stairs, if it would be a huge massive thing, but we are both guys, so it isn't really. Guys fight. It's normal and people don't bat much of an eye to it. If two friends fought, it wouldn't be an abusive friendship, right? So does that change that the two are romantically involved?
Yes.
It
Well,
doesn't.
no. Actually, no, it doesn't change. It's still assault.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
assault. It's
Yeah.
still it's still technically domestic abuse. It doesn't really matter as long as it is in the domum, which is Latin for house. As long as it's inside the house or inside of a family, and there is some form of physical confrontation, there shouldn't really be any physical confrontation, okay? Unless you're given that slap because she called Billy Joel gay because she was actually thinking of Elton John. Because that is inexcusable, and I'm just trying to justify something I did when I was like 13.
Yeah,
Okay,
you kind of went off on a tangent that not even I could follow.
I'm
And
not,
as being pretty much insane, I could follow a lot of stuff that kind of twists and turns.
However,
That was too twisty for me.
too twisty for me.
too twisty for
Too
the misty.
twisty. Like, you couldn't even use that shit to seal off your bread, man.
Too twisty for the Texan.
Too twisty.
But,
too twisty.
I would tend to agree with that.
Yeah.
Like I realized, yeah, basically, if it's fighting, if you love somebody, and it doesn't matter who in the hell they are, it doesn't even matter if it's a cat.
Oh my god. Someone commented, sounds like the perfect relationship. Two dudes fucking and fighting.
But anyway, if you love somebody, and I mean like truly care for them, you won't really fight. I mean, you can have an argument, sure, but as for getting physical, no, never in a million years.
Okay, here we go. Is it okay? This is a question. Is it normal? I sometimes wish I was asexual. Oh shit! I have to give an
And he
actual.
cuts out.
I'm sorry. Is it normal that I sometimes wish I was asexual? Now, as an asexual, this I might actually have to be serious on. I'm a heterosexual male, and let me tell you, a good majority of my heart problems are originated from my attraction to females. I've had my heart I've had my heart broken, one word for some reason, and I've lost my mind and done stupid things in the presence of attractive girls. I think my life would be so much easier if I had no one I was trying to impress. Um so I mean my response is going to be I'm going to finish off with mine. So why don't we work up the chain of command instead and silent. Why don't you take it away?
The
Yeah.
question is
Is
it
it
wrong to be
normal? I
asexual?
sometimes wish I was asexual.
Um, yeah, it's completely fine to be asexual.
But like he's heterosexual.
Oh, sometimes be asexual or to be asexual all the time?
Be just
No,
to
no, he's
become
talking about
asexual.
he does so much stupid stuff in the presence of, say, someone who's trying to impress that he just wonders that
No, he's done
would
stupid
it not
stuff.
be
Like I
yeah.
bet this guy like probably like told off like one of his friends and just to like get puss.
Basically, in my mind, the idea is of this one friend that I had that said, I'm going to impress this girl. I said, okay, how? He said, I'm going to do a backflip. And then he landed on his head.
Are you
And he looked
sure?
like he looked like an absolute tar doing it.
The
It
thing
was
is, the
hilarious, and
exact same
everyone
thing
laughed at
happened to me once.
him.
We are just
Well,
terrifying.
obviously, we're not talking about the same person, but now we could be because
Was his name
reasons.
like Steve or something?
No, his name was not Steve.
Good, because mine wasn't named Steve either. Wah
Okay.
wah 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 wah. SJ. All right, Silent, are you
Hmm?
done?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I was just explaining everything. Silent didn't even say anything
Said shit.
because I don't
Back
think he
off.
really got
Talk
the
shit or you're
question.
gonna get hit. Okay.
What?
Talk. Look, okay. If you cannot
How?
look, you
I'm
break
trying to
the auto
explain the
ice,
question.
SJ. You pay the auto price.
Oh my lord.
Oh, CS:GO references are good.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah. Never ever buy an auto on T side when you're winning. Because it just grabs that nice little lead that you have, wraps it up with a nice little bow on top, and hands it over to the CT side. Don't do it.
Please, please,
Really, it's a bad idea.
please don't. They have Tech 9. They have Keck 9s. You don't need to do this.
Just use the Keck 9.
Use the Keck 9. Stop it. Stop it.
Please, just
Please just stop. SJ, would you like to state your thoughts if you have any?
as someone who has done many stupid mistakes when trying to talk to girls, like it takes
Like, for example, allowing them to meet me.
yes, that was a mistake, but a
Hey,
very
I got that
large
ship
mistake.
rolling, man.
The ship was already rolling, thank you
Ships
very
don't
much.
roll, dumbass. They shouldn't roll, or else they're going under, okay?
Well, how the
Ships
hell do you take a
float.
ship down? All right, so how the hell do you take a boat down the highway then?
You
Oh,
push
that's right.
it.
You put it on a trailer and then roll
But
it.
then the trailer's rolling, not the fucking boat. The boat rolls,
It's
the other
attached.
half of the
It's the same
highway's
thing.
fucked.
It's the same
Why would you
thing.
need to put a boat on the roads anyways, unless it's like a small boat?
Well, I'm sorry. You expect everyone to live in a lakefront house?
I don't.
There.
I live close enough to the inner harbor though that I understand how fucking buoyancy works. I also understand
Yes.
that you don't move a fucking ocean liner down the fucking one-way road. It doesn't work. Do you know how hard it is to turn with one of those things in an intersection?
You have no. You have no idea what it's like to have to back into a driveway with a trailer.
Do you know what it's like to back into the back of a person's truck?
Well, did you have a trailer?
No, but it had an Olaf.
Oh my god.
Inside jokes, gotta love them. But
Gotta love them.
SJ, please,
Yeah,
please.
but anyways, as someone who is basically you're going to do stupid stuff if you're trying to impress a female or anyone of the opposite gender. And to
There's
be
only two
perfectly
genders.
honest, yeah,
Unless we're talking a language, in which case there's like, oh my god.
yeah, basically, when trying to impress someone that you have feelings for, be it whoever it is, you're gonna end up doing stupid stuff as a general rule.
Yes. For
I
example,
did stupid stuff. Like, I did stupid stuff that if I actually start to think about it, it makes me honestly want to just go into the bathroom and slap myself across the face and
it
look at me
makes
and
me
say,
want to take
how
a
in
pair
the
of scissors
hell
and shove
can
it
you
up my
possibly,
ass.
how can
Um,
in the hell can
see,
you possibly
you
have
want to
been
talk
that
about stupid
stupid?
decisions? I may or may not have 7 children, but I don't know.
Well, child support, man. Good luck paying it
Hey,
on a
hey.
Good luck paying it on a teacher's salary.
Yeah, the teacher's salary.
See, the thing is, though, is I got good teacher's salary because I've been working for a few years.
Oh, here's
so...
my thing. My teacher's like, "Are you seriously still using a flip phone?" I'm like, "Would you like to buy me an iPhone? I know that you're on a teacher's salary." And she just was like, "Okay, well." It was
You
great.
know,
Yeah,
I haven't even had a smartphone for a year yet.
neither have I. Can
Wow.
SJ, do
Just
you have
wow.
more? I feel like I've cut you off with my keck.
You have, but that's all
Kick,
right.
kick.
But anyway, at the end of the day, if the feeling is mutual, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you learn to not do stupid stuff and to be smooth.
A smooth criminal.
Yes, a very, very smooth criminal.
Smooth as fuck, boy.
Yeah. But don't be afraid. Like the stupid stuff that one does is going to make you feel bad. Hell, I've got stupid stuff I did back years ago that still make me feel like an idiot. So,
But we only met a
yeah,
few months
I would
ago.
Oh my God. No, we are not going down that path.
Kick, kick, kick.
Keck.
Kick.
But anyways, oh my God.
Is that the sound you
Sorry,
make when you
headphone
shove a
users.
toothpick down your urethra?
Help! There's an iPhone
God.
stuck in my penis. When they said put your phone on the dock, that is not what they meant.
Oh my God. Not cool. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Keck.
Kick.
Tough keck stuff.
SJ, are you would you
Yeah,
like to continue?
basically, yeah, it's perfectly fine to think that and say, you know what, I really wish I was an asexual because then I wouldn't have to deal with doing stupid stuff. Give it time. Give it time and you'll learn for the most part. Most people will, I think.
Yeah. Now, here's my thing. It is normal to wish you were an asexual, but let me tell you, it is definitely a double-sided sword, okay? Because first off, okay, being an asexual, you have to explain what you are every time, to the point where I actually have a meme for this. And it's...
Oh God.
No, don't oh God me. This is my daily...
No, because I'm assuming that it's going to be edited onto the screen.
No, we will bless them with our intense reading ability. Here we go. This is how I explain shit. Heterosexual, I'm a Coke fan. Homosexual, I'm a Pepsi fan. Bisexual, I'm a fan of both, not at the same time, but either is fine. Polygamist, I mix mine together sometimes. Other times, I just have a bunch of cans of one at a time. Transsexual, I drink my Coke out of a Pepsi glass, or vice versa. Pansexual, it's all just soda to me. I drink whatever I'm in the mood for. Asexual, I drink water. That is how I explain it every fucking time. And it's crystal clear every fucking time. But here's the thing. There is an advantage to... There's a major disadvantage to being asexual, and that is the fact that the LGBT community cannot make up their mind on you. Because there are some who are like, oh yeah, sure, you know, I mean, you do whatever makes you happy, man. And then there's the other part like, oh my God, he is too straight. He is not an asexual because he looked at that picture that was obviously like sexually charged and fucking talked about it to like a friend, I think. I don't know. Like, you will be under constant scrutiny. Like, when I got to my campus, I was actually there was actually a woman who told me that I do not exist because I was an asexual, and that all men are sexual beings, to which I responded, bitch, the fuck you just say to me? But yeah, it's normal to wish that, but I mean, other than that, it's pretty good. I mean, you don't really get into dick measuring contests because they're like, like, I'm better than you. I'm like, I don't care. At least I won't get herpes. Just walk away.
Actually, that's where you're wrong. Because
I know.
I
I know.
I was about to say gets herpes anyway.
As soon as I said it, I'm like, shit. But like, I will never get gonorrhea. Like, that's a thing. I will, in all like,
unless gonorrhea becomes airborne.
Yeah.
If that happens, then I'm going to fucking shoot myself and everyone I care about.
Oh my.
So that way
good. No, I always wanted to wonder what a world without Jippy would be like.
A lot more boring, let me tell you. But yeah, I mean, really, true. All you have to do, man, okay, be yourself. And the thing that people forget about dating, and I can't believe that the one who will probably never get rid of their V card is going to talk about this. Just be a nice fucker. And the best part about being in a relationship, the reason why a lot of relationships failed, it's a lot of modern relationships, and you guys can back me up on this, are based on sex. Like, usually it is sex that will bring people together. But a good, solid relationship is based on good friendship. Because
it's friendship and trust and romance.
You're gonna probably be with this person for a long ass time, and if you want to know how long a long ass time is, well, I mean, take Kim Kardashian
years,
and then give her a lot more money and say this can only be redeemed at a plastic surgeon, and just watch the ass grow. But
yeah, you have to, at the end of the day, you have to realize that everyone goes through, well, how do I get the attention of this person who I think is attractive?
And the best way to do that, and I've actually found this out, just be their fucking friend, and eventually your time will roll around.
Be nice. Yeah, it's to be nice. Like,
don't even be nice.
What pisses
me off. Be who you are. If you are an asshole and they don't like assholes, well, I mean, that's going to be your thing. Because eventually, okay, the nice guy act, it's just not, you're going to get tired of doing it. The reason why people are like, be yourself, because if you are yourself, you won't get tired of being yourself.
Yeah.
And when you eventually get tired of the act, there won't be a massive problem.
Yeah. Like, when I'm myself, and Jupiter can kind of confirm this because he's seen me whenever I was talking with my significant
with
other.
your girlfriend.
Ah.
Yeah.
But I'm actually a nice guy. As rough and callous as I may
say that are never nice guys. They may be sweethearts, but they are never nice guys. I'm a nice guy. I also like slaughtering chickens in my backyard, but I'm a nice guy. I vap to their screams.
Oh god. Jupiter.
Silence.
Oh god.
Well, I know that there are 3 other people in the world who fap to screams that you are intensely familiar with, Silent.
Am I? You? That's one.
Realization dawns in Silent's mind. He begins to plan out his trip to Baltimore and where to hide a body.
Oh, God.
I have a tuba case.
see, when the list that you proposed to me includes myself, what do I do?
Wait.
That's
wait a minute, hold on. This just fucked my perception. Holy fuck. Does silent is rape?
No.
Ugh.
All right.
God. You're
All right.
fucked up in the mind.
All right. So
God.
I believe that this would be a very good episode. Hopefully, in between, we will come up with a title. But thank you for listening. This will be a weekly podcast released on the Wednesday of every week. And we hope that you enjoy. And stay classy, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Jupiter. You guys just...
Oh, okay.
You guys fucking suck.
You
You
suck.
guys suck.
Oh yeah.
Well,
we
I'm
suck.
sorry. I thought we were gonna do this a little longer than the
We're
little
gonna
piddly half hour
we're gonna
we've been at
batch
it.
record this shit.
Okay, good then. Because right now it's 10:42 and I'm ready to go. So let's freaking rumble, baby cakes.
SJ Senpai, do you really think that about me?
Oh God. Stop. 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 It's
Anyways,
over.
that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do on the episode. Thanks everyone for listening.
I've
STFO
already done
is signing off.
I've been Jupiter.
And yeah, and
And
that's
that
silent
fucker over there
really
has been
awkward.
a fucking disappointment to
Yep,
humanity.
there we go. It's just the burp. That's how he ends it.
Burp.
Oh yeah.
On that note, yeah, catch you next time. And
Goodbye.
should I sign this out like I used to sign up my videos?
Oh
I have no clue.
Das Vidania!
no.
Oh god. It's so cringy. I can feel my testicles receding into my body.
You just see a couple bumps coming out of your butt. It's like your anus is turned inside out by your receding test. Anyways, see you, folks.